Hey, this is Garrett over at Conquest Classic Cars, just doing a quick walk around and startup here on our 1933 Ford Custom Roadster. So, cool part about this car is it actually is a Factory 5 replica, and it does show replica branding on the title. However, it is still titled as a 1933 Ford, so a lot easier to get this one licensed and don't have to go through any of the emissions or stuff like that. So, chassis is all Factory 5 as well as the body. They usually ship these kits as a complete set with everything except the engine, transmission, rear end, and then the wheels and tires. So for this one, they went with the 383 stroker motor. It's a Blueprint Crate 383 stroker with 202 heads on it, 750 CFM carb, nice ceramic coated headers. Other upgrades include aluminum radiator up front there. Runs and drives great, no issues there. Suspension, we got 3-link in the back, we got some coilovers up front with rack and pinion steering. Kind of really nice classic wheels with Mustang GT 4-wheel disc brakes. And then it's got a Mustang 8.8 rear end with, I think it's like 327 to 1 rear gear, so actually a pretty decent gear for cruising down around town and also down on the street and highway. So there's all the gauges there. Looks like somebody's put about 4,500 miles on it since it was built, or at least when the gauges were installed. It's got Factory 5 Cobra bucket seats. Honestly, that's what I would equate this car best to in terms of drivability and everything like that. It really, if you've driven one of the Cobra replicas, that's how this car is going to drive for you. Another things I kind of just wanted to point out is actually the body lines are really nice on this car, even though it is a fiberglass car. The doors open nicely, shut nicely. Let's go ahead and hop in it real quick and fire her up. This will be a good cold start. I just started to pull it out of the showroom there. Hasn't run for more than a minute. Good oil pressure right on startup. Gauges work. Sounds really good. I did want to point out it does have power windows and they do work. This just needs a little like box or something built up for it. But if you look here, as you can see, the windows don't fit the top. These are for the actual hardtop that goes on. She's rolling. Shifter feels nice and notchy. Clutch feels tight. It's a McLeod racing clutch. They actually actually isn't that hard to press down. It doesn't feel that difficult to drive. It has a good catch on it. Steering's nice and tight. Manual steering, which in a car this light really isn't that big of a deal. Temp's already up to 150. It warms up nice and fast. It idles really nicely. Probably have to stop and get fuel here on the way back. It'll pass everything but a gas station. Turn signal indicator lights right there.